This video did not appear before you by chance. He was sent for something bigger. It could have been God, the universe, or maybe your future self. The one who has felt everything you feel now. And he whispered again, "There's still time. You may not realize it, but night after night, something happens silently. While the world sleeps, while its eyes close in search of rest, there is something that slowly steals away what is most precious to you. Your strength. Yes, that's how it is. While you sleep, an invisible thief may be draining your muscles, taking away your vigor, taking away, little by little, your independence. Have you noticed? Wake up and feel your legs shaking. Getting out of bed and feeling like you're carrying bags of sand. The hands are no longer so steady. The steps became shorter, slower, and deep down, a fear begins to grow. Am I starting to depend on others? Am I missing it? But listen carefully. It's not the fault of age. It's not because the years have passed. It's because no one told you that your body, after 60, enters a silent battle every night. And if you don't offer him the right food before bed, he begins to consume himself. Attempt. Your own body feeding on itself. Your muscles are asking for energy, but they don't receive it. And what remains is a trace of weakness at dawn. A body that wakes up emptier than it was when you closed your eyes. But breathe, because along with this revelation comes the good news. There is a way to avoid this. What's more, there is a way to reverse this process. You may wake up stronger, firmer, more alive. We are not talking about expensive medicines, not even miracle diets. The answer is in a simple gesture, made at the right time. And that's why this video has reached you now, not before, no later. Because now, your body needs you. Your strength is calling for help, and your soul is ready to listen. Today you'll learn about the sacred foods that nourish your muscles even while you sleep. And more than food, they are healing rituals, portals to a new way of aging. But before I reveal what they are, I ask you, close your eyes for a few seconds. Breathe deeply. Feel your presence here. The silence between the words. The energy that circulates between what is said and what is to come. You are not alone. His strength was not lost. She's just asleep. And he's about to wake up. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the weight of your body, the softness of the mattress, the warmth of your blanket. You are about to enter the silence that transforms. Because in this silence, where many only see rest, something profound happens. Something invisible, but immensely powerful. While you sleep, something happens in your body. Something most people don't notice. It is not the tiredness of the day, nor the simple rest of the muscles. What happens while you rest goes far beyond that. Did you know that when your body is not properly nourished, it begins to destroy itself from within? Yes, that's how it is. Every night, your body enters a state of starvation. 4 hours, you go without food, deprived of the vital replenishment your muscles desperately need. And when this happens, the muscles begin to feed off themselves. They are forced to sacrifice themselves to ensure that essential body functions are maintained. Your own strength is consumed, as well as the energy you need to maintain balance and vitality. This process is not visible, but it is real. And it happens when you don't know it. What you feel when you wake up, the stiffness, the tiredness, all of that is a reflection of this silent destruction. Because your body no longer receives what it needs to stay strong, to regenerate. It's hard to notice, because the changes are subtle, small, almost imperceptible. But as time goes on, the effect accumulates. And what was once light now becomes heavier. What was once natural now requires effort. Now let's imagine the following. What if you could break this cycle? What if you could prevent your muscles from deteriorating further while you sleep? And most importantly, what if you could help your body develop strength while you rest? Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling stronger and lighter. What was once a burden now becomes easier to carry. What was once a challenge now becomes a natural movement. The good news is that you can start doing this now. All you need to do is understand what your body really needs before bed. And the answer lies in simple, affordable, and powerful foods. Imagine giving your body the nutrition it needs to maintain your muscles, joints, and vitality before going to sleep. Foods that will not only protect your strength, but will promote its regeneration while you rest. And when you wake up, you'll feel the difference. More energy, less rigidity, more willingness. The transformation begins at night. These foods are the key. And I'm going to share with you those who have the power to change this reality. Because, deep down, what you need now is to understand that what you eat before bed is not a mere detail. It's the turning point. And as you reflect on this, imagine the impact this simple change can have on your life. You can maintain your independence. You can regain strength. Vitality can return. You may be wondering, what happened? Why am I seeing my body losing strength so quickly? The answer is simple, but profoundly transformative. It's not age that robs you of strength. It's not your ID number that makes your muscles weak. What's really happening is that your habits, over the years, have begun to act silently and invisibly. And it is about these habits that we need to talk now. Did you know that the human body has incredible regenerative power? Yes, it has the ability to heal, strengthen, and even reverse damage, but it depends on how you treat it. Let's reflect for a moment. How have you been fueling your body over the past few decades? How has your relationship with nutrition, rest, and daily care been? Often, without realizing it, we fall into the cycle of self-abandonment. With the hustle and bustle of life, worrying about other people or other priorities, we can forget to take care of ourselves the way our bodies really need. And that, my friends, is what makes all the difference. The good news: you have the power to reverse all of this. It's a simple but profoundly effective power, the power of good habits. You might think your muscles are wasting away because you're getting older. But the reality is that you're suffering the consequences of habits that, over time, have prevented your body from staying strong and vibrant. Over time, muscles begin to deteriorate. Not because you're older, but because you haven't given them the care they deserve. You may have heard of muscle catabolism. This is the name given to the process in which the body begins to destroy its own muscle cells to obtain energy. It happens while we sleep, but it also happens during the day, when the body lacks the nutrients it needs to regenerate and maintain its vitality. And when we talk about anabolic resistance, this natural resistance of the body to properly utilize protein as we age, the problem becomes even more serious. You may be eating protein-rich foods, but your body can't use them as effectively as before. And that's part of what causes this gradual loss of strength, even if you still feel active or healthy. Now imagine the solution is within your reach. The first thing you need to do is change your focus. It's time to understand that instead of seeing old age as a sentence of weakening, you should see each day as an opportunity to strengthen what already exists within you. It's not a question of age. It's about how you nourish your body now. Start paying attention to what you offer every day. It is not a difficult change to make. It is a choice that, when made, begins to transform every cell of your being. The path to regaining your strength starts here. With simple options. With powerful habits that will restore what time and neglect have taken from us. These are decisions you can make every night, as a small but meaningful gesture of love for your body. Now, look into your future and ask yourself, are you going to continue allowing your muscles to deteriorate while you sleep? Or will you start taking steps now to ensure your strength is restored, from the inside out? Every step you take to provide your body with proper nutrition before bed will be a step toward recovery and vitality. Over time, your body will begin to respond, and you will feel it in every movement, in every breath. This is the promise of transformation. And this transformation begins now. Now the time has come to reveal what lies behind this whole silent process, the mistake you may be making without realizing it, but which is robbing you of the strength you should be regaining while you sleep. Did you know that sugar can be one of your body's biggest enemies? But it's not just the sugar you consume directly. It's not just about sugar in your coffee or dessert after dinner. It's what sugar does to your body in subtle, invisible ways, and without you even realizing it, it's affecting your muscles and energy every day. When you consume foods high in sugar, your body enters a vicious cycle. Sugar not only quickly enters the bloodstream, but it also causes a spike in insulin levels, which directly affects natural muscle repair and building processes. And the saddest part, many of us consume sugar at night, in foods that seem harmless, without even realizing the consequences. Imagine that sugar is not just a quick fuel for the body. He begins to feed the fog in your mind and in your body. The fog that prevents muscle regeneration. The fog that causes your body to ignore the need for restful sleep because it's too busy processing sugar and trying to deal with insulin spikes. And as this happens repeatedly, your body gets used to this cycle. Instead of focusing on building muscle, he focuses on dealing with that excess sugar. Every night you go to sleep with this mistake, your muscles aren't getting the proper support to regenerate. They are being deprived of the fuel they need to grow and stay strong. This is the invisible enemy, and it is everywhere. In the sugar in drinks, in refined breads, in sweets, and even in seemingly healthy foods that end up loaded with disguised sugar. You don't see it, but it's there, silently sabotaging your strength, making it difficult for your muscles to recover while you sleep. And over time, this silent sabotage leads to a loss of strength and stamina. Now, if you're starting to wonder, how can I avoid this? The answer is simple, but it requires awareness and action. Before going to sleep, your body needs foods that nourish your muscles, not that they are a burden to them or deprive them of their regeneration. The good news is that there is a way to combat this error. You can start choosing the right foods, foods that not only prevent muscle deterioration, but promote recovery. These foods do not have the devastating impact that sugar has. Instead, they provide the nutrients your muscles need to rebuild while you're resting. Have you ever stopped to think about what you eat at night? These small mistakes, like unwittingly consuming sugar, could be damaging your health more than you think. But by starting to make more conscious choices, you'll not only break this vicious cycle, but you'll also begin to naturally empower yourself. And every small change you make, every step you take to reverse the effects of unhealthy eating, brings you closer to a better future. Real recovery, not only in the body, but in your energy and vitality. If you feel like you're running out of steam, it's time to take action. Because true transformation happens when you recognize the enemy and decide to fight him. Now that you understand the silent impact sugar can have on your strength, let's talk about what it can actually do. Nourish and restore your muscles while you rest. These foods are not just a source of energy, but a true source of healing and regeneration. Let's start with a simple but powerful case of proteins. As we age, our ability to utilize the protein we consume decreases. This happens due to a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance, which means the body becomes less efficient at building muscle even when protein is available. In other words, even if you eat well throughout the day, this protein is often not fully utilized by the body. And this is one of the main factors contributing to the gradual loss of strength, endurance, and mobility. But with the right food choices, you can overcome this resistance and make sure your muscles are fueled and rebuilt while you sleep. And one of the best allies in this process is casein, a protein found in foods such as cottage cheese and milk. Unlike other proteins, such as whey, casein is a slow-digesting protein. It continues to release amino acids into your muscles for hours, even while you sleep soundly. When consumed at night, casein provides the body with a constant and prolonged release of amino acids, which helps to prevent muscle breakdown and stimulates regeneration during the night. Think of it as a continuous cycle of muscle development, where your muscles have the fuel they need to rebuild without interruption. And this is not just a small benefit. Scientific studies have shown that taking casein at night can increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 31%, which helps protect your muscles from breakdown and promotes growth while you sleep. But casein isn't the only powerful food. You can enrich your evening with other foods that do wonders for your body. Another notable example is is. The egg, simple and easy to prepare, is one of the richest sources of leucine, an essential amino acid for building muscle. By eating eggs before bed, your body receives the necessary amount of leucine to stimulate muscle building, combating the catabolic effects that occur during sleep. In addition, eggs provide high-quality proteins that the body can use efficiently, without the insulin spikes that other foods can generate. They're light and nutritious, helping your body get the fuel it needs to regain strength throughout the night. This is a simple yet incredibly effective way to maintain and even improve your muscle mass over time. And there's another notable ally that should be added to your nighttime routine: healthy fat. Many older people are afraid of fats and automatically associate them with weight gain. However, the healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, are essential for nutrient absorption and for muscle preservation. They help maintain stable energy levels and ensure the body has a constant supply of calories to recover. Additionally, healthy fats help reduce inflammation in the body, an important factor for those suffering from joint or muscle pain. This trio of nutrients, protein, leucine, and healthy fats, is crucial to ensuring your muscles receive the support they need not only to survive, but also to thrive. And best of all, they're easy to incorporate into your nighttime diet, helping you prevent muscle breakdown while you sleep. However, it is important to remember that simply eating the right foods is not enough. It is also necessary to pay attention to the time of intake, when what you consume is as crucial as what you consume. Eat these foods 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. It gives your body enough time to process them before your overnight fast begins. This ensures that your muscles receive the necessary nutrients continuously throughout the night. So, by choosing the right foods and paying attention to how and when we eat them, we're not just fueling our bodies. You are giving him the opportunity to regenerate, strengthen, and renew yourself while you rest. The transformation you seek lies in each of these simple but powerful choices. Now that you know which foods can nourish your body during rest and how they work to protect and regenerate your muscles, it's time to take things a step further. Because while nutrition is essential, the mind has an unparalleled power to guide the process of healing and renewal. Imagine for a moment that when you go to sleep, you are not simply enjoying physical rest. You are also creating the perfect environment for internal transformation. Imagine that by closing your eyes, you are opening the doors to the deep healing that your body and soul so desperately need. Close your eyes now and breathe deeply. Feel the air filling your lungs, calmly, deeply, and gently. Feel the relaxation spread through every part of your body, from head to toe. Every breath is an opportunity to heal. Every pause is an opportunity to restore. Visualize your muscles, your body structure. Imagine them getting stronger. Imagine each muscle fiber becoming firmer and more resilient. You can see the energy flowing into every cell in your body, nourishing them with renewed strength. Notice how your spine lengthens, your shoulders relax, and your legs become firmer on the floor. Now watch your muscles rebuild while you rest. Every food you eat before bed acts as the foundation for this reconstruction. Amino acids enter muscle cells and stimulate the repair process. Every cell is receiving what it needs to regenerate, to become stronger. Feel the warmth of your body, a gentle heat that indicates that your muscles are being fed, nourished. They're not falling apart anymore. On the contrary, they become stronger, firmer, more stable. With each breath, you feel vitality restored within you. Now, visualize your energy flowing. Your life energy, that force that permeates your entire being, is expanding and intensifying. Every cell in your body is filling with life. The tiredness of the day disappears. The tiredness of the mind dissipates. And you feel, from the inside out, like a renewed person. Are you watching this? Are you feeling it? This is the force that resides within you, waiting to be awakened. In this state of relaxation, allow yourself to feel the harmony in your body and in your mind. Feel the balance between what you eat, what you think, and how you take care of yourself. The connection between all these aspects is what will maintain your strength and vitality for many, many years. Now, as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, affirm it to yourself. I am strong. My body heals while I rest. Every cell regenerates, strengthens, and restores my vitality. Imagine waking up in the morning. I'm no longer tired, I'm no longer fragile, but I do have a feeling of renewal. You wake up and your muscles feel lighter, firmer, more agile. The discomfort you felt when moving disappears. Your mind is clear. Your body is firm. That's the power of the mind. That's the power of visualization. You can create the transformation you desire because your body listens to your mind. And over time, your muscles will begin to remember what it is. Strengthen what is renew oneself. Now, continue breathing deeply. Feel the peace spread. And remember that every night you have the power to regenerate your body from the inside out. Every breath is a step closer to the strength you seek. You have just taken an inner journey, visualizing healing and feeling your body stronger and more renewed. Now is the time to make this transformation a reality. Because change doesn't just happen when you imagine it. It begins to manifest itself the moment you decide to act. You've already made the right choices by including foods that help your muscles regenerate overnight. You've already realized how food and mind work together to create a new cycle of strength. Now, you need to continue this journey with intention and consistency. Every time you choose the right food, every time you choose a habit that nourishes your body, you are giving your body the opportunity to strengthen and feel yourself from the inside out. These small, everyday gestures of care are what really make a difference. And the truth is, the transformation begins with you. Look what you just learned. You have the power to protect your strength, to rebuild your body, to restore to your spirit the vitality that may have begun to fade. This is not something that is beyond your reach. It's something you can start now, with simple evening food choices, a renewal mindset, and the patience to monitor your own progress. The secret to transformation is understanding that time is not your enemy. The real question is what to do with that time. You have before you the opportunity to strengthen your independence, your energy, and your health. It is not a process that happens overnight. But every night you make the right choice, every day you take special care of your body, you are laying the groundwork for recovery and regeneration that will one day feel natural. And as you begin to apply these habits, a subtle change will begin to occur. You will feel lighter when you wake up. You will notice less stiffness when moving. Your energy will increase and you'll begin to notice how small daily actions add up and create a new reality for your health. Now I want you to think about what is most important to you. What is your greatest wish for the future? What kind of life do you want to live, knowing you have the right tools to do it? Strengthen and revitalize yourself. As you reflect on this, remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are many people like you who are looking to regain their strength and vitality. You don't have to do this in isolation. Share your experience. Tell us how you felt since incorporating these new habits into your life. Comment below what else you'd like to learn about strengthening your body and mind. By interacting with this transformational community, you will create even more strength and connection. The path to a stronger, more vital life doesn't end here. Start now. With every choice you make to nourish your body, with every positive thought you cultivate, and with the patience you dedicate to your healing journey. Be kind to yourself. Transformation does not require haste. It demands consistency. And, above all, it demands the decision to change. The strength you seek is within you. Now is the time to let her reveal herself. Now that you know the foods and practices that help you regain your strength while you sleep, and you've realized the impact your mind has on your recovery, it's time to take an even deeper step on your regeneration journey. Because, as in any great transformation, the true power lies in the persistence. It is the consistency with which you decide to take care of your body that, over time, will bring about the fruits of this transformation. Muscle regeneration is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And like any journey worth taking, it requires patience, discipline, and most importantly, persistence. Every day that passes, with every good meal and every act of care you offer your body, you will be creating the perfect conditions for true recovery. Imagine for a moment. Imagine that one day you wake up and when you get out of bed you feel a lightness that you haven't felt in a long time. Imagine that as you walk around the house, your muscles respond with the strength and agility you thought you had lost. This is not an illusion. It is not something far away or reserved for a few. It is the power of persistency in action. Every little bit of care adds up until you see the big result. It's like planting a tree. You start with a seed, you water it with dedication and patience, and over time it grows and blossoms. The secret to staying strong on this journey is to remember that results may not be immediate, but they are constantly evolving. Every night you sleep and give your body the right nutrients, every day you choose to eat wisely, you're fueling more than just your muscles. You are feeding the renewal of your whole being. And this renewal comes not only through food, but also through the way you relate to yourself and to life's challenges. True strength comes from within, and it is this strength that will manifest physically over time. So don't get frustrated if results don't appear immediately. The regeneration you are seeking occurs subtly but steadily. It starts with small, everyday actions, such as consistently caring for your body, mind, and spirit. Instead of focusing only on what you don't have, focus on what you have already achieved. With each passing day, you become stronger, more balanced, and more aware of the power that lies within you. There's no hurry. Every step in the right direction is one step closer to a stronger body and a clearer mind. Every choice, every meal you eat, every regenerative thought, are seeds that will germinate and blossom over time. Remember that true transformation does not come from great leaps, but from small daily actions which, when added together, create a great impact. Over time, you'll look back and realize that even though you started with a small effort, you've already achieved much more than you imagined. So keep taking care of yourself. Keep choosing strength. Continue planting the seeds of regeneration. Because transformation is not a destination, it is the path. As you progress through your healing journey, it's critical to understand that the healing process extends beyond the physical body. It's deeply intertwined with your Mindan spirit. The true strength you seek is not only in the muscles you recover or in the nutrition you provide to your body, but in the harmony that you create among all aspects of your being. Imagine for a moment that you are like a river. This river is not only formed by the water that runs along its banks, but also by the earth, rocks, and vegetation that surround it. If any of these parts are unbalanced, the flow of the river is altered. The same goes for your body, your mind, and your spirit. These three elements do not work in isolation. They are interdependent. When one of them is unbalanced, the flow of your well-being is interrupted, affecting not only your physical health, but also your inner peace and emotional strength. Therefore, it is essential to nourish not only the body with healthy foods, but also the mind with thoughts and beliefs that promote healing. The mind has immense power to heal or harm the body. When you allow yourself to believe in the possibility of healing, when you nourish your mind with positive and affirming thoughts, you are paving the way for regeneration to occur more deeply and effectively. Throughout your days and nights, as you follow the habits that help your muscles regenerate, don't forget to nourish your soul as well. Spirituality doesn't have to be grand or complex. It can be as simple as moments of silence, reflection, and connection with your deepest self. You see, true strength isn't just about what your muscles can do, but how you relate to the world and to yourself. When you are at peace, when your mind is calm and focused, your muscles become more receptive to healing. Your life energy flows freely, allowing your body to rejuvenate and renew itself more effectively. This balance between body, mind, and spirit is the secret of true regeneration. Imagine that your body is the temple where your soul resides. If you care for your temple with wisdom and love, your soul will also be strengthened, bringing with it peace, clarity, and the ability to transform everything around you. It is important to understand that the transformation is not just physical. It is holistic. When you begin to take care of your body with foods that strengthen it, you also begin to strengthen your mind and spirit. When you act with intention, when you choose to eat wisely, you are sending a powerful message to the universe and to yourself. I deserve to be strong. I deserve to be balanced. Every night you dedicate to taking care of your body, getting enough rest, and eating right, is a night you also dedicate to your inner peace. You're building more than just muscle. You're building a solid base of emotional, mental, and spiritual strength that will sustain you for many years. As this internal transformation occurs, you will notice a feeling of freedom and renewal. Your mind calms, your energy increases, and you begin to realize that true strength lies not only in your body, but in the way you connect with everything around you. This is the path of regeneration, a path of balance between body, mind, and spirit. And by following this path, you'll not only be creating a stronger body, but a more fulfilling life, in harmony with who you are at your core. Now, seeing everything that has been shared here, it is impossible not to realize that you are in control. You have the power to transform your life, strengthen your body, and renew your energy. But this transformation begins with a choice. You can continue on the path you've been on thus far, allowing the gradual wear and tear to continue. Or you can, starting now, make the conscious decision to nourish your body, to take care of your health in a holistic and profound way. That choice is yours, and you can make it now. Today you saw that your body is not just a vehicle to carry you through life. It's your temple. It's the foundation of everything you do. And the way you care for it impacts not only your physical health, but also your mind and spirit. Every small gesture of care, every healthy meal, every moment of attention and self-care is a step towards a new beginning. And make no mistake, the new beginning is not far off. It has already begun. It starts the moment you make a decision, the moment you realize you can do more for yourself. It starts when you allow it to believe that change is possible, that regeneration is real, and that with the right steps, you can achieve full vitality, even in old age. Now think about what's in front of you. Think of the possibilities that open up. Imagine waking up every morning with more energy, with less stiffness, with a body that responds consistently, a body that works for you. This is your future. This is the path you have now chosen to follow. And as you reflect on all you've learned, remember that you are not alone in this trip. Every step you take toward your regeneration is shared by a community of people who are also seeking transformation. We're all in this together, and the strength of the collective is also a great ally. Now, if these words have moved you, if you feel that you are ready to begin or have already begun to make changes, I ask you to share your experience in the comments. Share what moved you most in this video, what you're already doing to transform yourself, and how you feel about these new choices. Your journey is unique, and your experience can be the inspiration others need to transform their lives as well. Don't forget, also enjoy this video, because when you like it, you help us get this message across to more people who need this transformation. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so now, because this is just the beginning of a series of transformations we'll explore together. Subscribe to continue receiving content that will help you strengthen, renew, and live each day with greater vitality. You've just made the decision to embark on a new journey, and that's something worth celebrating. You are on the path of transformation, physical, mental, and spiritual strengthening. And by making these decisions, by making these small adjustments, you're not just improving your body. You are creating a fuller, more balanced, and more vital life. You are in control. You are the architect of your own transformation. And when you look back in time, you'll see how this journey began with a simple but powerful choice. The choice to believe, the choice to act, and the choice to take care of yourself as you deserve. I thank you for making it this far, for taking this journey. You are a privileged person, because not everyone allows it to seek this transformation. Now, go with courage, go with faith, and go knowing that the power is in your hands.